All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Ninja Workshops. Thank you, guys, for attending. And thank you, everybody, attending. Yeah. Woo! Let's clap it up. So today, we have a very exciting subject, a very, very special guest. He's going to be talking about e-commerce and Amazon sales. And if you guys know anything about e-commerce, it's one of the greatest opportunity to make a lot of money, to expand a business. I don't know if many other businesses that can expand as fast as an e-commerce, because it's very, very scalable, especially if you know what you're doing, right? With the internet era, with the digital marketing, and with how easy it is to source products and put them out there and create a website and promote them, it's very, very scalable. So the guest today, he started his business in 2015, so just 7 years ago. He has sold over $100 million of his products. He has over 50 staff, over 1,000 SKUs. Look at that, over 1,000 different products. And this guy is a Latin Venezuelan. Please welcome Mr. Aaron Cordovez.
All right, woo, woo. All right, thank you, boss. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful, okay, good. All right, good. So, people, a lot of you guys came here to learn about Amazon, okay, how to rank products, how to sell products. And I'm going to start off here. So we got this little clicker thing. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see if this thing, okay, boom, it's on. Okay, I'm going to click. Let's see. Okay, boom, look at that. Damn. Okay, good. So, this workshop or presentation is about ranking products. Now, if you don't have a product yet, fine. When you get one, there's a very easy way to get it to rank, to show up. It's really a no-brainer. You'll see it's not rocket science. Okay. In 2015, I started my first product, and I knew nothing about e-commerce. Never sold on Amazon. Never had a brand. Never manufactured anything. Didn't go to college. Basically started from zero. I mean, like nothing. So anyway, from that to now, as you would have heard in the intro, our biggest brand is called 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗥𝗡, and we start with a lemon squeezer, and as you'll see, our lemon squeezer is #1 for like everything related to lemon squeezers. And so anyway, here we go. All right, that's no, this way down. Here we go. Okay, about me. Boom. Okay, good. So. Yeah, I kind of said this, but really the reason to start Amazon and to start selling was to just make a little bit extra money, okay? The idea was, hey, if I could do this and I could pay just for a private school, if I could just pay for one vacation in a year, if I could just have, $500 a month, and if I did amazing, maybe I could make $1,000 a month, that would be a huge deal. And that was my goal, okay? Because that's what I could see. And you know what? That's totally worth it. If you spend so much time and you make $500 a month, that's amazing. Even if it took you 500 hours, okay, but then you have that forever, right? And you keep going. So point is, it's brilliant. Do it. But anyway, here we go. So what happens is after you make one product sell, you realize all products are pretty similar. And I go, wow, if we can sell this lemon squeezer, maybe we could sell something else. And then we added a knife sharpener, and we added a milk frother, and we added the measuring cups. And they all sold out. I was like, wow, this is, I think this might be a real business. Like, what is this thing? It was really surprising. And then so I got obsessed with how to add products, how to rank them, how to make sales where, I mean, why not? It's so cool, reaching people that you'd never met, you never have to talk to. Because sometimes it's a little awkward. You meet somebody, you're like, okay, little story here. I was in TJ Maxx, okay? We sold some products to TJ Maxx to sell in their stores. And I wanted to do a test if I can sell in person, okay? So I randomly went up to these strangers in TJ Maxx, my products on the shelf. And I'm like trying to make small talk and this, and like, hey, do you see this thing on the shelf? Like this whatever product? This measuring cup is amazing. You should, like, they're giving me this face. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I was never good at MLM, never good at in-person sales. Like, can't. My dad, who is in the audience for a long time, did Herbalife. And I tried to, go and like, hey, you want to buy a shake? Not my thing. I'm not good at it, okay? I can't sell. So if you could sell like that, you probably would do amazing on Amazon because you have now 2 skills. I don't have that skill, okay? So just to mention, it's very hard to convince someone in person. There's so many barriers. The person is going to be like, who are you? Why are you talking to me? Are you strange? Are you trying to kidnap me? I don't know. Who knows? Like, you have random stuff. But on Amazon, it's what people are used to. There's a page up there. And if you have the right pictures, people buy. Okay, since I've started this presentation, we probably already sold 30 lemon squeezers. Okay, so it's crazy. All right, so here we go. Right now we have a 50-person team. A lot of people overseas, Venezuela, Philippines, and we have also several people here in Clearwater. All right, this is a picture, okay, of 2016 October. Okay, we had been selling for about 1 year, and I want to show you the scenario or the environment where it was when we started, okay? This #1 person right here, it's a brand called 𝗟𝗢𝗥𝗡, and they had 2,250 reviews. Okay, when we started, they had about 2,000, maybe 1,900, something like that. We had 0, okay? You feel like, what kind of chance do you have? Someone has 2,000 reviews, you have 0. Why would you buy something with 0 reviews or 10 reviews when something has 2,000? You wouldn't, you think, but people do it all the time. Okay, so this is what happened. This is about a year in. We already were on #2, 209 reviews, and we were catching up on these guys. Okay, but 200 reviews is like, it doesn't take that much to get 200 reviews. So anyway, here we go. So now that's 2016, and then this is how it looks like today. Right now, in the top 10, we have 3 different lemon squeezers. Okay, this one is ours, #1. This one is ours, #5. This one is ours, #7. Okay, we also have like #12, and it's a higher price product. This is ridiculous. Now, I'm just showing you that it could be done. Okay, that's the whole point. It could be done. You do it like, this is how it started. And again, this is now a year after starting. When we really started, I have no reviews. I have nothing, and then, anyway, so that's after a whole year of work. It took me an entire year to get 200 reviews. Because like 1 review a day. You get 1 review a day by going to people in the parking lot and saying, hey, I'll give you $20 for a review. I mean, whatever. I'll give you a free thing. It's happened. I know one person who did that. Like, they were a barber, and like every person they were cutting their hair, they're like, hey, could you leave me a review? Like, here's $20. Like, okay, fine. Okay, it's not. I don't do that. I don't recommend it. Not sure it's entirely legal. Okay, but just saying that 1 a day is not hard. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, so we got less than a 1 a day at that point. All right, so at this point, okay, we're at 34,000 reviews, and this guy who used to be #1, he's sitting at #28, and he has a very sad 7,000 reviews, okay? Poor guy. He didn't go to any seminars, didn't do any training. In fact, this brand, if you look it up, 𝗟𝗢𝗥𝗡, they never run any ads. And you'll see here, to rank, you need to run Amazon ads. You need to advertise. And this company, you can check them out, 𝗟𝗢𝗥𝗡, I mean, it's ridiculous. When we're coming in, we take that top spot, and we would be, let's say, half the price. And they don't defend it at all. They have a higher margin product, and they're not doing anything to keep that spot. So then guess what happens? If you don't fight for your spot, someone else is going to take it. Okay, so anyway, we'll go into that in a little bit. But cool. So I'm going to talk overall a little bit about ranking. What is ranking? Because there's 2 types of ranking on Amazon. One is called their bestseller rank, which is basically just a list of all the bestsellers. Okay, if you're #1, you sell more than anybody else. That's kind of cool. Yeah, but you don't get sales by being #1. It's just a reflection of how many sales you get. That's not what we're talking about. Okay, it's not that important. Okay, what we're talking about is organic ranking. It means going on the top of search results. Okay. Getting to the top of search results. If you go right now on your phone and you search lemon squeezer, you will see the 𝗟𝗢𝗥𝗡 lemon squeezer. That's our brand. Okay, you will see it at the top, and it'll say sponsored in little tiny text. Not everybody knows that it's sponsored, but it is. And if you go down, you'll see it not sponsored. Okay, so ranking means you get it on the not sponsored section. Okay, so here are the basics. Amazon is interested in one thing. Okay, does anybody know what that one thing is? What does Amazon like?
Making money.
There you go. There you go. Okay, Amazon wants money. Okay, they want their people to buy. They want to collect the data. They want to sell. They want to get their commission. They want to make money on ads. Amazon likes money. Okay, everything is a for-profit company. When they make their letter to their shareholders, they talk about how much money they made, what's their profit, how much money they're going to make next quarter. Like, everything is about the dollars. Okay, so guess what? They have a huge team of programmers, okay, that get paid a crazy amount of money, okay, $400,000, $300,000, or more with equity, all this stuff. I've talked to some of them. They make a lot of money, okay, programming. What is their job? Their job is when someone searches on Amazon, they have to make sure that person is buying. That person has to buy, and they have to buy, and they have to buy, okay? So that is their job. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Like, show the stuff that the person's most likely to buy. And mostly it's just based on the search, okay? So ranking means you get your product at the top of that search, all right? Now, the programmers want the product that is best for the customer. How do they know what's best? Where they spend the most money. They don't care about the review. All they care about is how much money Amazon is going to make, okay? So just think with that because it's very important to understand ranking, okay? All right. Now, your goal when you start, whatever product, if you're a seasoned seller, you've been selling for 10 years, you've been selling for 10 days, or you're going to sell in 10 days, you want to put your product at the top. So now, you have two purposes. You have Amazon, give me the absolute best product to show up that's going to sell the person. Every person who buys, 100% of them are going to buy. If there was one that existed, they would be showing that at the top because every person would buy. That's not very real. Nobody will sell 100% of the people. But there are pages on Amazon, okay, for example, the lemon squeezer, that will sell half or 1/3 of all people who go to the page, okay? It's ridiculous. Half of everybody who goes to that page, approximately, okay, and I haven't looked at it in a little bit, but approximately will buy. It's ridiculous, like half. Let's say it's a fourth, whatever. It's a freaking high number. There was a problem with Amazon's data. They were hiding it. Okay, for you guys who are seasoned and know a lot about this, the conversion rate on Amazon was artificially high before. So we'd have products that would show 90%, 100%. We literally show that. But what happened is they were excluding the people who were visiting on mobile. It was a stupid thing. They changed it about 2 months ago, so I could be saying it wrong. Anyway, let's say 1/4 of people buy. Okay, when you start off, what percentage of people are going to buy a product the same price, 0 reviews, and a picture from your iPhone? Okay, whoop, I don't know. Maybe 1%. Okay, maybe if you're good and you have a pretty good listing, you might get 10%. Okay, so why would anybody ever want to rank your product that sells 10% of people when Amazon, the programmers, their job is to sell the most stuff? The answer is they won't put you at the top, okay? That's the problem. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it no matter what. It's just not going to happen. So there's a way around it, okay? There's a way around it. Okay, yeah, you want at the top. Amazon wants to make sure it's the best one. At the beginning, you are not the best, okay? So you have to artificially, or you have to force your way to get the most sales and get the most commission for Amazon. And if you push that to pay them the most and get them a lot of sales, they will like you, they will love you, and they will rank you, okay? And now here's, this trick, it's what all the big sellers are doing, and also what all the Chinese guys are doing, okay? As we sit here talking, there's probably been 100 Chinese sellers that have started to sell on Amazon, okay? Every day. The number one people like across the world that sell on Amazon, all the marketplaces, are the Chinese, okay? They have factories, their cousin's a factory owner, this, and they will have funny-looking listings, but guess what? A lot of times they just come in with a super low price. This is what we're going to talk about, this low price. I'll go into it in specifics, but they win a lot because it's cheap, okay? The thing can look ugly, but if you can get lemon squeezer for $3, you're going to buy it, okay? You're going to buy lemon squeezer for $3. I mean, most likely, Anyway, that's why the dollar stores, Dollar Tree sold something like $9 billion last year, okay? Why? Because their stuff is good? No, because it's $1. Okay, so great. This last point, you will get ranked with the strategy I'm talking about. But if your page looks ugly, if it's disgusting, if you haven't gotten a professional photographer, like I see one in the back over there, okay, if you haven't had a professional photographer take a picture of your products and your thing looks beautiful and you've explained to them why it's good and you have good reviews, etc., if you don't have these, you could rank it, and as soon as you start trying to make money, it's going to go to 0. So it's an obvious point, but I'll tell you, many people will rank it. They'll get to number 5, number 2, number 1, and then they'll go on what's called like the profit mode, and where you're trying to make money, and then it crashes. Why? Because your thing looks terrible, okay? Dollar Tree, if Dollar Tree tried to charge $10 for all their stuff, they'd go out of business because you would look at it and say, this is garbage, okay? So that's why they don't do it, okay? All right, so here we go. A little bit of history, okay? It's important to know what Amazon believes about their website and people buying on it, okay? Back in 2015, they didn't care, okay? Amazon was just starting, really. It was becoming a big thing like 2010, 2012, and then 2015 a lot more. At that time, their algorithms were much less sophisticated, okay? Now, again, they have way more money. They have way more developers. Their entire team is made to block fake activity. They will track if the thing looks really fake. If you do a little cheat and you send your cousin, your aunt, and whatever to buy a couple times in that day, and you have a big spike for one day, in 2015, you'd get to the top, and you would stay there for a bit. Now you do that, your ranking will not change. One day, one spike won't do anything for you. Why? Because it's irregular. Amazon is tracking these things. Over time, all their developers, they're working to find out people who are trying to cheat the system. We're not trying to cheat the system, okay, but a little bit. We're trying to cheat a little bit, okay? Not a lot, but a little bit, okay? We do want to get to the top, but we're not going to do what doesn't work anymore, all right? What people used to do and would work fabulously, okay, on the search, okay, you're on the search, and it would be, okay, I'm going to search for lemon squeezer, spatula, whatever. You search for a spatula, and it would say 99% off. It would be free. You have a free product. Okay, great. Let me get it. And then what they would do is they would take this free code. It would be a promotional code, a promo code it's called. And you would put it to like some like giveaway Facebook group, okay? And you would get 1,000 people to buy this spatula. 1,000 people would buy it. Guess what happened? Boom! Amazon goes, this is the best product, best thing ever. 90% of people are buying it. Throw them at the top. You'd go to number 1 spot the next day. And you would stay there. And you would stay there. Okay? So guess what happened? People did that a lot. Okay? And really garbage products got to the top. And Amazon eventually said, I mean, we can't stand for this. You have a really terrible product going up at the top. So they basically updated the algorithm. If you have a product that's 99% off, it will never rank you. Before it did, now it doesn't. This is just to give you the history. You need to know Amazon is working every day to stop cheats, to stop fake traffic, to stop these giveaway type of things that worked back then. They don't work now unless you hide it from Amazon that it's code, that it's free, and that's a whole different topic. I don't teach that because I don't like it, because if you do it wrong, you go to the top and then you crash again, as we went over. So they don't like it. Okay, they just changed it. You can't do the promo code. But the same principle applies. Get a lot of purchases in a short amount of time on a keyword search. Okay, so someone searches silicone spatula. You're selling a lot of percentage of those people continuously, and you will get ranked. Okay, it's worked then. It works now. It's just that Amazon is looking for cheaters to block that. They want real purchases, okay? Okay, good. So here's an example. This is something that we just did about a week ago, okay? And I'll show you these. This is crazy, okay? So we were in 100+ rank, okay, on these top 3 keywords. And we went to the top 5, actually position 1, position 3, and position 2. No giveaways. It took 5 days. This product had around 2,000 reviews. A lot in the category have 20,000, 30,000. So it's not a crazy product, but here we go. I'll show this to you. This is helium-10 as a keyword tracker, okay? Search volume, 187,000, 86,000, 30,000. This is a lot of searches, guys. This is 300,000 people are searching these keywords every month, okay? That's a lot. That's 10,000 people every day that'll see your product for free. This is what we did. All right, you'll see number 1, number 3, number 2, boom, all right? And then you'll see the graph. This is ranking, okay? This is keyword position. So over here, when you search for it, we would be 150. And then we went all the way here to number 1, okay? Over here, okay, what, 60, 50, whatever, around here, and got to number 2. All right, so rank is staying strong, and this was what we used, okay? So if you sell kitchen stuff, please turn off the video. If you're in the kitchen category, you should turn off your YouTube right now, okay? Okay, so this is basically so nice, so great, because there's a thing called a lightning deal, okay? There's also called a 7-day deal. Now, you don't get this on day 1 when you start. You have to have some history of selling, at least a little bit. So on the next slide, I'll show it. If you don't have a lightning deal, you don't have the 7-day deal. But really, you want to do everything possible to get this 7-day deal, because there is a trick here that it's just great. As you see, I mean, this is, I don't know if you guys see this, but this is 300,000 people, okay, seeing our product. This is ridiculous. It went from, I don't know, this product went from like 50 sales a day to like 400 or something, like ridiculous. Yeah, it was one product. Yeah, it was one product, yep. So this is spectacular. I mean, absolutely just ridiculous. Okay, so do the 7-day deal, get it ready. This is what you're going to do. Let's say your product is $20, okay? You have to sell it at $20 for it to make sense, okay? You need to know the numbers of what your product is, okay? Normally it's 20 bucks. Everybody on the page is somewhere between 15 to 25. You're selling it for 20. You're going to have a lightning deal. You're going to have to discount your product. Normally it's 20. On the deal, you might have to sell it for 16, 15, or 14, okay? So that's, you set up your deal. You need a very strong, heavily discounted coupon on top of the deal. Okay, what you're going to do, you're going to give a double discount. Okay, you're going to run the deal, and then you're also going to put a coupon. A coupon is pretty easy. You just go to the advertising tab in Seller Central. You press coupon, and you can say like $5 off. So let's say your product's 20 bucks. You give a $5 off coupon, and you run a deal for another $6 off. You're going to sell your product for $9. Okay, you'll lose money. Every sale, you lose money. But guess what? At $9, if everybody on the page is 15 to 20, are a lot of people going to buy it? Please, somebody? Yeah. Yes, people are going to buy, okay? You're selling that thing for $9, and everybody's at 20. Everybody's at 15. You're going to sell, even if your pictures are ugly, no matter, like, plus, people, when you go to the lightning deal, and they click on and they go, big deal, right? And then on top of that, there's a coupon, and people get confused. They're like, wait, is this like is this a deal on a deal? And they think they're like cheating the system. Like, I'm getting this deal I'm not supposed to get. Like, what the hell? And it goes crazy. People just buy. They just want to buy. It goes nuts, okay? So you're basically going to do an extremely heavy discount where every sale you lose money, even if you're not advertising. Okay, so guys, this is, you might lose money. You might lose money. You will lose money. You do this, you will lose money, okay? But that's the point. You invest now to show the algorithm that your product is hot. Everybody wants to buy it, because guess what? You might not make money, okay? But Amazon will make money, because they make 15% on every sale, okay? They make money every time they ship that product for you. So they're making a ton of money. You're just not making money. Doesn't sound like a great deal, but it will be eventually. Okay, so just hold on. All right, what you want to do is you want to pick your top 3 keywords. I picked those top 3 keywords that I showed earlier, and we went after those. How do you go after them? You're going to make a campaign to show up at the top of search, okay? As I said before, if you search lemon squeezer, you'll see lemon squeezer there at the top. That's us. If you're going into the lemon squeezer category, which if you are, you shouldn't be on this stream, please. Okay? But if you are, let's say you would go and you're going to sell one, let's say normally it's $10, well, you're going to do a deal. It's going to be like $6, and you're going to put like a $2 coupon on top of that. You're selling anything for $4. Everybody's going to buy. Nobody's going to buy my $15 lemon squeezer. They're going to buy your $4 garbage. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so the point is this campaign, okay, it has to run what's called a top of search placement, okay? What I do on ads, it can go all sorts of places. It can go on the bottom of the page, on the top of the page. It can go on your competitors' pages. It can go on the home page. It can go all sorts of places. But there's a thing called the placement. And again, you can YouTube this, Google it, whatever. You want to run a high top of search placement on your campaigns, and you want to just put those 3 keywords. Put those 3 keywords, and you are going to spend a lot of money on ads. Okay? You're going to spend money on ads, maybe $300 a day, $400 a day. Again, if you pick a small keyword, I was going after the really, really big keywords. If you're just going to go after one that has a lot less search volume, you know, maybe 10,000 searches, 2,000 searches, 3,000 searches, if it's your first product you're ranking, you should definitely want to go after that. But if not, this will rank you for the highest search volume keywords, all right? So, super low price with a lightning deal and the coupon, super low, pick your keywords, show up at the top of search every single time someone searches, okay? Basically, someone searches lemon squeezer, you need to boot me off of that top spot and take your spot to the top, okay? Someone searching polarized sunglasses, you get your ad at the very top, okay? And everyone else can go to the bottom. It's going to cost you money, okay? But you will probably get something about 30%, 20%, at least 10, 15% of people who search will click on your ad, and then a lot of them will buy, okay? So you'll get some sales history. And look, the alternative to this launch, there's 2 alternatives to launching in this way, okay? There's 2 alternatives. One, put it up and pray, okay? Pray, somebody will buy, someone will find it. I hope this thing will sell, okay? That's not very effective. Okay, you could do this and pray at the same time. It'll be way more effective, okay? So the thing is, that's one strategy. The other strategy would be doing the giveaways, okay? What we talked about before. You do a lot of giveaways. The strategy of giveaways might get you to rank, okay? But the truth is, you're going a lot of times to a group of people who expect the product for free, okay? That's a different customer. The people who want free products are not the people who are going to pay for your product. Now, someone searching, let's say, silicone spatula, and you're at the top and you happen to be $3, okay? That is your customer because that person searched. They're not looking for a free product. They're not looking for a deal. They're looking for exactly what you have. You're just giving them a sexy deal. So they go and they click on it. I should have probably put more pictures on here. But guys, just take out your phone, search lemon squeezer, check it out. That top spot, you show up on that thing. That's the whole point. So you lose money. You're going to lose money every day probably for like 7 days, okay? This is just what it takes nowadays. Before, just so you know, when it was free to give away stuff and Amazon allowed it, people would spend $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 just to launch a product on free products. Like a #1 shampoo, they would just send 3,000 shampoos giveaway a day. And then they would get 4,000 sales in a day. And they're like, okay, fine, the shampoo costs me whatever. I'm selling it for $40 and I'm making this money. And you would make money, okay? That's not an option anymore because Amazon doesn't allow it. And 2, just giving you an idea, losing money at the beginning is usual, okay? I've met with many people and they're starting off and they go, hey, check out my product. I think it's going to sell amazing. I think it's great. What do you think? It's beautiful. I took the pictures myself. I'm a great photographer. Okay, good. So you open it up and let's say they're selling a plunger, okay? Every plunger on the page is around $11. They're selling their plunger at $25, okay? It's the same plunger everyone else has, okay? And they go, why do you think I'm not selling? I go, okay, well, would you buy this thing? They're like, well, anyway, it's fine. So people are sometimes not honest with themselves, okay? They definitely would not buy that $25 plunger, period. They just would not. They would not because it looks worse than everybody else's and it's twice the price. So this is the other option. If you're not going to do a low price launch, your other option is to sit there and wonder why your thing is not selling, okay? So you need to have a reason for them to buy. And I will tell you, a low price, I don't know, but people love low price. Like, you're gonna have customers buying from you, okay? So, and then here I have optional. This is a different type of ads campaign. It's on your competitors' product pages, which I'll show a little bit more in detail. But if you're okay with spending a little bit extra money, then you want to do this because it's increase your chances of actually ranking. But again, it'll cost you more because realize every sale you make, you don't make any money, and every dollar you spend on ads, you lose that and you won't see it back. So you're losing money, okay? This is a warning, okay? But the warning is if you stick with it and your page doesn't look disgusting, you'll make a ton of money in about 10 days. All right, so just bear with me. Okay, so after the deal is over, okay, in about in about 2, 3, 4 days. Okay, if it's after more than 4 days, you're probably doing it wrong, and just stop and stop losing money. Okay, after 4 days, if your rank hasn't moved, you're doing something wrong. Maybe listen to this presentation again. I think it'll be on the AGM website. Okay, you did something wrong. Okay, you go, oh my gosh, my plunger's $25. I put a $5 coupon. It's $20 now, but everybody on the page is $9. Okay, so you didn't do a deep discount. Okay, just because you put a $5 coupon doesn't mean your thing is a great deal and it's sexy. Okay, so look at it again. You're doing something wrong. So after 3 to 4 days, you should have a drastic increase in rank. Why? Because it's normal behavior. Every customer, you have a high percentage of selling because your product is such a good deal. You're selling real customers, and they're actually buying. Guess what? Amazon, the programmers, the computer says, holy jeez, this thing is selling like fire. Everybody we send it to is buying. If that happens, you priced it right, your images are good, and guess what? Amazon loves you. So they will throw you up to the top, and they're going to send tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people to you so you can keep doing your job of selling them. All right, if you don't have a 7-day lightning deal, then your coupon just has to be stronger. You can do like a 50% off coupon if you can't do the lightning deal. Okay, just do a stronger coupon, make it really big. So again, if you're selling the plunger, everybody on the page is $12, $13. You can be $14, 50% coupon. So you'll be at $7. Probably not aggressive enough though. Maybe $12, 50% off is better. Okay, you want to be extremely aggressive with your pricing. That's the whole point. You will bleed for 7 days. Okay, as someone was laughing about that, but it's kind of true. Okay, so good, and then you basically the same things. Okay, all right. So the strategy works, and this is a friend of mine, Ash Thompson. He sells 100 million a year, and we were talking about this, and we're saying, yeah, people come in and they're just like priced at a price that you will absolutely 100% lose money. The thing is, if this product is like, let's say me, I have my lemon squeezer. Okay. You're coming in with a lemon squeezer at $4, all right? Am I going to bring my price down to $4 to defend you from taking market share from me? I'm not going to do it. Why? Because it's already making me money. It's already an established thing. I'm not going to cut myself just to try to keep you down, okay? I have other strategies to defend against this, but I'm not going to share that on this stream. So what happens is the guy says, look, when someone comes in like that, there's nothing we can do. And it's actually almost true, okay? I have a strategy, but it takes a while, okay? But really, what can I do to compete? No matter what video I make, no matter what amazing lemon squeezer I invented and patented and this, and I don't know, I can include a free bucket of lemons with it. My thing is $15, yours is $4. There is a ton of people who are going to buy that $4 lemon squeezer. There is nothing that I'm going to do to defend my spot, no matter how many reviews I have, no matter what I got. You got $4. It's crazy. There's nothing you can do. So if very large sellers are telling you this strategy will hurt our sales, it's because it works. Okay, so I'm just sharing that it's very real, happens every single day. And people say, is it a race to the bottom? Race to the bottom, basically everyone lowers their price, everybody lowers their price, da-da-da. Okay, maybe the prices do go down over time. Actually, I mean, they do. Prices do go down. You will have to get new products. You will have to keep going. But look, if you get one product ranking and making money, you'll have the resources to add new products, et cetera, et cetera. So point is, you will not have that $4 lemon squeezer forever. You will increase the price later, so don't worry about it. Yes, your price will be low. Yes, you lose money, but point is, you'll make money later. Okay. Okay. Guys, who's currently selling on Amazon here? Who already has products? At least a product, something? Okay, couple? Okay, good, perfect. So for starting new, what I recommend, since there's a good amount of people who are new, this whole strategy, cut it down. Like, don't go after lemon squeezer, okay? And let's say another product, let's say plunger. You don't want to go after the word plunger. It's very competitive. You're going to have to lose probably like $300, $400 a day. Probably not something you want to be doing initially on your very first product, okay? I don't know if I would have been able to handle it. What you want to do is find like hotel plunger for really clogged toilets or some long keyword, okay, that only like 20 people a day search for, okay? Because if you do that, you'll get maybe 1 or 2 clicks. That'll cost you, let's say, $2 each. You're spending $4 a day, okay? And you're giving away 1 plunger a day, all right? So your total spend on this, you might lose $10, $20 in a day, but guess what? In 4 days, 5 days, whatever, 7 days, you'll rank number 1 for hotel plunger for really clogged toilets, okay? And you'll get 1 sale per day on that once you increase your price. That's what you want to do when you're starting new. Do not go after lemon squeezer. Do not go after plunger. Do not go after polarized glasses. Go after polarized glasses 2022 model for men, okay? Find that, and if you just search online for search volume, you can do that. But you want to find what's called a long tail keyword. That's the name. There's a lot of words. You're going to have to learn words. I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. You got to learn it. Okay. Long tail keywords. Many words. Less people like me have that and are spending money on it. Okay. Because there's for any product, there's maybe like 10,000 different ways people will search for it. Okay. I don't know all of them. So you want to find one that I don't know, the other person doesn't know, and that almost nobody's using, and put it in there. Okay. Hotel plunger. I wouldn't. I mean, I'm thinking about it right now, but who knows? I don't know if anybody searches for that. Maybe there's another word for plunger. Find it, 100 searches a month, something like that, 1,000 searches a month. Go after these small ones to spend all your money, and you're going to be doing that same thing I'm talking about here. You're doing the whole strategy, except you're only spending $20 a day, $30 a day, $5 a day. You know, that's a lot more reasonable, okay? For depending on where you are, you're going to go after different keywords. Okay, cool. So, A9, okay? A9. Anybody know what the A9 is? A9? Anybody? No, okay, good. Well, that's good. It's fine. So we're here to learn. So A9. If you look at this word, it's called algorithm, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters, okay? A9 is Amazon's fancy way of saying it's their algorithm. Starts with A, has 9 letters. That's how they say algorithm, okay? A9, okay? This is the name of their system or their algorithm to rank products organically. How do they decide what shows up on Amazon first? They use their A9, okay? A9 algorithm, okay? So very sophisticated, okay? It means algorithm, okay? So that's what it is, okay? So here we go. There was a programmer, okay, who was on the A9 team at Amazon, and he basically shared what the code was. Okay, this is a secret code. It's like he's bound to never share it. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know if it's even true, but I think it's true because it's worked. Okay, so, but whatever. So, point is, somebody said, hey, I was on the search team, the A9 team at Amazon, and let me tell you what they use to actually rank your product, okay? We went over some of the basics. We know that Amazon wants to put the products that sell the most, that will make Amazon the most money, period. Okay, no matter what, that is their job, okay? But guess what? If everybody's cheating Amazon, okay, and 3 out of 10 people are all giving the search find buys. Search find buys, you're basically saying, okay, good, here's my uncle, or here's Joe from down the street, and I'm going to say, good, you buy it. You search silicone spatula, go down to the bottom of page 1, go to page 2, click on mine, buy it, and I'll send you PayPal, or I'll give you just 20 bucks cash, okay? How is the computer going to know that that one's fake? They don't. It works very well. It skips all the stuff, and the computer cannot tell that it's fake because it's the fakeness happened outside of the Amazon world. Okay, it happened in real life. This strategy, pretty much, it does work. Okay, it does rank products. It's called search, find, buy. But here's the thing: Amazon knows that it works, and Amazon knows that many people are cheating the system. They know that 20%, 50%, I don't know the stat, but probably 50% of all products that actually succeed are being launched doing these giveaways, okay? Maybe even more. I think, like most professional people, they do products this way. I'm showing this because I think this strategy is much better than the giveaway strategy. But the giveaway strategy is the most common strategy. A lot of people use it. It does work, okay? And again, is it totally like cool by Amazon? Yes and no. But they do things to make those less effective. And this is from the search guy, the search team guy, the A9 programmer. This is what he says. Amazon knows you're going to cheat, and some percentage of these people who search and buy are fake. So they need to put other factors in to dilute to make it less important for that search thing. And if that's less important, then they'll have a better confidence that the product is actually a good product to buy. So what do they do? What have they found? This is a really, really key piece of information on how to rank, okay? And I call it, you have to close the window shopper, okay? So window shopper, okay? You guys know window shoppers? What is a window shopper? You guys know window shopper. Okay, good. Everybody's nodding. Okay, window shopper. They're looking around, they look, and they never fucking buy. Okay, sorry for my French. So they're looking, oh my gosh, I love the Lamborghini. Oh my gosh, look at that BMW. Oh wow, I like this Prius. Whatever they're looking at those cars, they're looking at those suits, they're looking at the dresses, and guess what? They go home, they never buy anything, okay? Particularly apt to do this is the teenager, okay? This is my life when I was a teenager, okay? So, Amazon doesn't like a window shopper, okay? But it's a behavior that you don't tell somebody to do. I don't go and say, hey, by the way, go search 20 different products, look at all these pages, then come to mine and buy it. People who are faking and they're like doing giveaways, they just say, search this, buy mine, that's it. It's a very clear, you search, you go to my product and you buy it. Search, go to my product and then buy it. So what Amazon did, they say, hey, a lot of people are doing that. I need to know that people are also searching. They click on Joe's listing. They click out of it. They go to another one. They're window shopping. They go to another one. And there's so many ads on the page, and you'll see it in a second. But the whole page, actually, no, let me go to it. I want to show you the page real quick here. Let's see if did I include a page? Pretty sure I did. Okay, here. So this is on someone else's page, all right? This product, 𝗟𝗎𝗄, they have this page, and it's there. Now, I put ads on their page, and I say, here's mine, shop mine instead of theirs, okay? When you have this ad here, what's going to happen, someone's searching, they're looking, and they're going, this one looks cheap. I want to buy this one that has 34,000 reviews. I'm going to buy this one that has 1,000 reviews. Or I want to buy this one that's super cheap, okay? What you do, someone's searching, they're window shopping, they're looking for someone else, they're looking for someone else, they're looking for someone else. They click here, and then they buy. This is a huge rank boost. Huge rank boost. Because Amazon, on their algorithm, okay, their team, they said, listen, I know a lot of people are faking this searching thing. They're faking it. We don't want faking. So what is a natural behavior? People shop around and then they buy. So when someone searches something, they shop okay, they clicked on the third result, they didn't like it. They clicked on someone else's ad, they went there, didn't like it. Then they click on your ad and they buy. Amazon goes, this person is very relevant for lemon squeezer, okay? Because you took the person who originally searched lemon squeezer, they kept window shopping, then they bought you, boom, you're going to start ranking for that, okay? Even if you didn't sell them on that first click, okay? Is this making sense to everybody? Okay, fantastic. So, closing window shopper is a humongous rank boost. So what you want to do is advertise. Okay, you want to advertise on other people's listings. And let's see. Okay, if there is an updated presentation, I don't know if someone can put it in. There's a link. Yeah, but fine. If not, fine. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give you a quick run through on what to do this very well, okay? I have a Chrome extension, okay? I have a software company called Samurai Seller. We do software. Principally, the main thing we do it for is advertising. Everything to do with Amazon advertising. And if you go to that link, samuraiseller.com/extension, our Chrome extension is there, and it'll give you a trick to basically take all the products you want to advertise for. Or the URL is also bit.ly/SSEXT. It's funny, you know what? There's a video coming on the next slide. We'll look at it. So this is what you're going to do. Well, you need to do your search, okay? We're going to do a scenario here from the beginning, okay? I'm going to rank. I have a brand new product, and it is a toy fish. This is a very popular product right now, by the way, guys. Toy fish. It's like a little fish, and it flops, and it's a toy. I don't know, but people are buying like thousands of them every single day. So it's a fish, and it just goes like this. Okay, it's super popular. It's crazy. So, yeah. So what you want to do, you're going to pick those 3 keywords, okay? Funny fish toy 2020, okay? You don't want it, like, again, if you're not going to go really heavy, this is you're newer to it, pick a longer one. Fish toy 2020, fish toy for bath, TikTok fish toy or something, because it's very popular on TikTok and people will search TikTok product, okay? So you take those 3 keywords, right? And that's what you're going to do. First, you're going to do the earlier step, which is put your top of search campaigns and rank #1 your product for all of those at a super crazy good discount. The next thing you're going to do with this Chrome extension, when you search, and I have a video on the slide when it's ready, but if you go to Samurai Seller YouTube channel, it's the latest video that's up there, and it goes over it in detail. It's like a step-by-step. So if you're not going to catch it right here in this particular presentation, go to the YouTube channel, and I do it live there. It only takes like 5 minutes. So you basically search those things, TikTok fish toy, all right? And you're going to take all the existing products, and you're going to copy what's called their ASIN, okay? Their Amazon Standard Identification Number. This is basically Amazon's way of knowing what the product is, okay? You'll take all the top 10 products on there, you'll take all the colors, you'll get maybe 30 ASINs, you're going to stick them in a campaign that targets other people's pages, and you're going to show up there at the top for everything, and it'll look like this. You will show up right here. So what's going to happen, basically, you have a crazy deal, super discounted, at the top of TikTok fish toy. You're at the top. You're half the prices of everybody. If someone doesn't click on yours and they click on the other fish toy that's #1, on their page you're going to have your ad right here. This is on their page. So pretty much no matter what, you're going to be in front of a person who's shopping for that product, and you're going to be in all the places where your sale will result in ranking. All right, TikTok fish toy. You do both of these things, and if you do that and your price is very well, it's going to rank, okay? Let's see. Good. In terms of bids, okay, so every time you make an ad, you have to say what bid you're going to show up in. You don't have to bid high. These spots are kind of cheap, okay? You could put about 10%. So this product, let's say, is $26. If you're bidding $2.60, you absolutely will be at the top, okay? $15, you're bidding $1.50, you're going to be here at the top. And you want to check it. After you make the campaign, check it. This one takes about up to 12 hours to show up. It might take a little bit, but you make a campaign, you put these ads up there, and then you check. Go to that person's page, make sure you're here at the top. If you're like over here, increase your bid and get to the top, okay? Wait a few hours. These things takes a while to show up and reflect, okay? But within 12 hours, it'll show up. You're here, you're at the top, you're going to get sales. And hold on. And then you're going to have all the metrics that Amazon wants. You're closing the window shoppers. You're getting all the people who search the fish toy, buying your fish toy. With those 2 things, you do it for 2, 3 days, 4 days, you're going to shoot up to the top. Period. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. You do this on any product, it's going to happen, okay? Trust me. If you're selling, for example, a microwave that sells for $50 and you're selling that thing for $15, people are going to buy. People were going to buy, even if your thing is ugly. Now what happens, if it's very ugly, later when you raise your price, the end of this, after you rank, what you want to do is slowly raise your price, okay? This is the money-making phase, okay? Now you've wasted some money. It didn't have to be a lot, okay? If you're targeting TikTok fish toy, you're probably going to spend $10 a day. It's not a lot of spend. You could still rank to the top. It might take you longer, by the way, because if TikTok fish toy, let's say only 20 people search, you might only get 1 or 2 clicks per day. So instead of ranking in 3 to 4 days, it might take you 2 or 3 weeks to rank, okay? Take that, because you're not giving that many signals to Amazon. If you're doing 1 purchase every other day, then they're not just going to rank you immediately. You get that big rank when you're spending $300, $400 a day, getting a ton of sales, and you'll rank immediately. If you're getting 1, 2 sales a day for that long tail keyword, it will take you longer. So just, okay, you got to think with the theory, okay, of this whole thing. After you rank to the top, wait about a week. You can lower your ads a little bit, raise your price $1, raise your price $2, and make sure you're staying ranked, okay? Watch it every day. Okay, good, boom, raise it. Oh, wow, I still lost $20 yesterday. You raise it by $2, you reduce your ads by, let's say, $5. Next thing you know, the next day you made $10. Okay, good. Raise your price by $1. You're playing this game to now make profit that you're already ranked. And if you do it slowly, those metrics are still going to be good. Because guess what? By being in the top spot, you have some credibility. Okay, let's say you have 10 reviews, 100 reviews, whatever you have. You don't have to be the #1 most sexy one. If you're already at the top, you have some sort of social proof. People believe that this product must be good for some reason because it's at the top. So you get a few sales on that, increase your price, you're still getting sales, boom, now you have a profitable product, and all it took was 7 days of pain. Okay, so good. I have the other video if that showed up. If not, again, go to I uploaded this like the last slide on another presentation. Anyway, good. If you want to see that, go to the Samurai Seller YouTube channel. It is on there, basically grabbing all the ASINs for the competitors and advertising those. Okay, there's a whole video that walks you through that entire thing. But good. So we'll do questions?
Sure.
Okay, so questions. Anybody have questions related to ranking, related to Amazon starting? If there are questions, yes.
Here, let me bring the microphone so they can hear you.
My voice a little hoarse today, but the question I have is, remember when the NP95 mask came out and they sold out like super fast on Amazon everywhere, and everyone was scrambling to dump masks in the market, and then all of a sudden the price jumped, and everyone, I mean, if there's a product that is like that out there, I mean, how do you know when to raise your price and or stabilize it versus lowering it?
The number one way to track that, so what we do, so if you're ranking the product, you're probably not making money at the very beginning. I mean, you might. If you got a very, very good product, you have a very good listing, you could make money right away at day 1, day 2. But basically, after you're ranked, you want to raise your price to at least to where you're making money. You don't want to lose money. So there's many softwares. Samurai Seller is one of them. Will keep track of your profit. There's plenty of softwares that'll track your profit. So you want to make sure you're selling and making money. Many people sell, and because of their advertising, because of storage fees, they actually lose money. So you need to keep track of that, because there are people who sell hundreds of thousands, even millions, and make $0 in profit. Like they're working for nobody, working for Bezos, and that's it. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's not I don't like that. Okay, so the time to raise your prices, you need to make some profit. Okay, the other time to raise price that's very usual, and this is normally when price increases happens, is when you're running out of stock, which could be in like that mask scenario. Could happen. If you have 1,000 products left, I have 1,000 of these little clickers left, and I'm selling 200 per day. I'm going to be out of stock in 5 days. Should I raise my price? Yeah. Of course, because they're going to be gone, right? So you're going to basically price out some people who really want it at that low price. They'll buy a competitor's, but if they want yours, you want the price to go up. We've had it happen where, actually with this product, this stainless steel lemon squeezer, this one's ours, we had a price of like $17.99, and we're running out of stock, and we just kept raising the price. And every time we raised the price, the sales increased. It was nuts.
They were set at that price. Now you went from $17.95 to $18.95. They're like, man, I better buy it now before it goes to $19.95.
Yeah, I don't know how, why, what. Point is, they were buying more. Okay, maybe because it's a very premium product, stainless steel, this, and people don't believe so low it's that it's going to be real. Now again, because my presentation was mostly about having a really cheap price, if you have this stainless steel thing at $8, $9, it's going to sell. Okay, there's a difference when you're in the middle. It's like, hey, is it real? Yes, you could find more sales, maybe a little bit more premium, but to get those sales, like no matter what, when you're way below market, people will buy you. So times to raise price. You're running out of stock, definitely raise your price. And if you're not profitable, raise your price. Okay, so after you're ranked, raise your price. Pretty much raise your price as much as you can, because that's what you're in business for. Okay, so if people still buy it, put the price up.
I have a question regarding pricing, actually.
Yeah.
Sometimes I follow products just to analyze the products and the sales and the rankings. And I see sometimes some products being sold by Amazon, on Amazon as a seller. And I see sometimes the price changing 3 or 4 times a day. Mm-hmm. Do you ever do that, or you leave it at the same price and maybe change it every few weeks?
Okay. Amazon doesn't play by anybody's rules, okay? Their products are, they're doing some crazy stuff. I wouldn't ever copy them just because you can't. No matter what they're doing, you can't do it. So the only time I change prices multiple times, if I'm, let's say, running out of stock, and I increase the price and the sales are just not slowing down, I'll increase it again. But typically, I'm going to have a strategy, and you don't know if that strategy is going to work unless you wait a little bit, right? There's a common thing. Let's say I raise my price $2, right? I'm trying to make more profit. And then, an hour passes, I didn't make a sale, and I go, oh my gosh, I need to lower my price again. Everything's going to crash out. Okay. The thing is, statistically speaking, in those 2 hours, it could just be a fluke. And you could be basically just not raising the price because you got scared and not seeing it through. Okay. Now, if there's if you have a product that sells one product every 10 minutes, and then it goes 2 hours out of sale, sure. Because you should have 20 sales, you have 0, that's a problem. But I failed statistics. I went to my statistics class. I mostly was sleeping in my statistics class, so I don't know much about it, okay? But I'll tell you, common sense tells me, if I'm selling one every 10 minutes and I sell nothing for 2 hours, I should undo my price change, okay? But if I'm selling one every half hour and 1 hour goes, I didn't sell it, it doesn't mean oh my God, it could just be a fluke. It's not 100% chance it's gonna happen. So I try to wait it out. Normally changes, I try to wait 1 or 2 days, 3 days to see, did that change have a good or a bad effect?
Makes sense.
I admit, sometimes I get scared, okay? If I put it up, the thing's selling one every 5 minutes, I saw nothing in 15 minutes, and I feel like I shouldn't, but sometimes you just get that reaction, you're just I'm gonna just go with it, right? The worst case scenario is I keep the price I had. So, you play it by ear, but realistically, you want to, changing a price every day, I haven't heard of anybody doing that as a specific strategy. I haven't done it.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, great. Okay, great.
Anybody else? Questions?
Oh?
Rob? All right, let me bring the mic.
So let's say you go through the strategy, you're ranked well, you're doing well, and after a while you begin to see the rank creep down. What would you do in that kind of situation?
It's a really, really good question. And the answer to that question is that is your entire job. Your entire job is solving that. And realistically, I'm building a training right now. It's not anywhere near done, but my proposed name is Total Amazon Page Control. Okay? Total control on your Amazon page. Why? Let me see if I don't have an Amazon listing on here, I don't think. But if you go to Amazon, okay, there's so many spots. There's you have the title, you have the bullets, you have the images, you have video, you have the top rated reviews, you have the questions and answers, you have so many types of ads on that page. There's so much on that page, most people don't pay attention to even 10% of it. They just go, I put up an image, it looks great. Did you open it on mobile? Did you open it on different browsers? Did you try to open it from an incognito mode when you're not logged in? Did you try to open it from a business profile? Okay. Did you try to open it in with a VPN, like a computer in a different location? Because geographically, sometimes things might change. So I would take a holistic look at every. This is what I did, right? That lemon squeezer, that page, become obsessed with the page. Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay. I was at the time trying to sell somebody in person. Not sell. This was, by the way, this is when giveaways were actually totally legit. Not just legal, but Amazon actually encouraged reviews from your friends, from your family, rebates. They encouraged this. This is 2015, maybe 2016. I don't remember the exact date. So I was going to a friend, and I said, hey, check out my lemon squeezer on Amazon. I will pay you to buy it. It's $15. I have a $20 bill. Buy it, and here's my money, okay? Do that. This is the conversation. The lady, her English is not very good, and she said, no, get the thing away from me. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to give you a lemon squeezer for free. This is a friend. It's not like a person. It's not a person on the street. It's like a friend. Imagine you're hey, could you buy my lemon squeezer? No. I don't want a lemon squeezer. Wow, what's happening? What the hell? What? And she's ready to leave. She's running. I'm like, no, hold on. What's, okay. Do you understand I'm giving you a free lemon squeezer and I'm giving you $5 extra? You don't even have to write a review if you don't want to. Please just buy it. No, absolutely not. I'm like, okay, God, okay. So you understand it's free, you don't want to buy it. Okay, please explain to me why do you not want to buy this lemon squeezer? She tells me a story of a time she bought a lemon squeezer and she was squeezing it and the thing broke and like it smashed like her in the face, like this, it cracked, and it was terrible. It was a plastic lemon squeezer, okay? She said, I hate plastic lemon squeezers. They're terrible. I don't ever want it in my house. I don't care if you pay me for it, right? I go, oh, wow. I have good news for you. My lemon squeezer is made out of metal. She goes, really? Oh, I'm buying it right now. And she bought it in a second, okay? So, guess what I did? See if you can guess, Rob. What after that, what would I do to my page?
Highlight.
No.
I listened to your podcast, so
Oh, so you know the answer. Okay. He knows the story. Anyone, someone else? Someone was saying something over here?
He got the answer.
I said emphasize the word metal.
Exactly. The thing's made out of metal. People don't know it. Okay, good. So, if you look right here, guess the second word in my listing. The 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗡 metal. 2-in-1 lemon squeezer, okay? So that's how that came about. We put that up, the sales went up. What you want to do if your ranking is going down, find everything. Oh, another story. This is taking control of your title, taking control of your bullet points, taking control of your images. Ask people, don't have your brand name on there because I will tell you, your friends will lie to you. If you say, hey, which one's better, mine or this guy on Amazon? I worked really hard on my image. Which one do you like? Guess what they're going to say? They're going to say yours if your thing is hideous. Your friends will lie to you. Do not tell them which one is yours, okay? Which one do you like better? Do not have your brand name on it. Do not be like excited about one and not excited about the other. Like, get an objective response from somebody. So another one is on the bullet points, I asked a friend of mine who at the time was selling quite a bit more than me on Amazon. I said, hey, could you just look at my listing? This is something you can do. Send it to me. I do this every once in a while. Someone sends me an email, and they're like, look at my thing and tell me what I can improve. And I'll write it. It takes me like 10 seconds. I'll do it. Send it to me, okay? Ask somebody who sells on Amazon who has some sort of eye. Look at my listing. On here, on the first bullet point, we had super easy to clean, cleans in 30 seconds, okay? You can clean it in 30 seconds, okay? So I showed it to someone. I said, what do you think? Because I'm obsessed now with this thing. I need to make it sell more. I want to go from 50 lemon squeezers to 55, okay? And in one conversation, I could do it, okay? So turns out the lady goes, this is really bad. I'm like, what do you mean? Clean in 30 seconds. She says, 30 seconds is a long time. It's like, 30 seconds is an eternity. That's way too slow, okay? And I'm like, really? And so then, I imagine someone like, you're done. Some people like clean, like they just go, it takes like 3 seconds. So I go, wow, that's terrible. So I changed it to cleans in seconds, okay? Cleans in seconds is way better than cleans in 30 seconds, okay? And in fact, I didn't time 30 seconds came out of nowhere. I mean, like, I don't really clean dishes. So I how long will it take me to clean it? And I time myself, and it's at 30 seconds, but I don't do I over clean because I don't know what I'm doing. I just spend time and sponge out things. I'm very bad. So my time was very poor estimation, right? So what happens is whenever your listing is unranking, deranking, etc., you need to become obsessed with every single piece, your title, your bullet points, your images, your first image, your second image, your third image, your video, the top-rated questions, your top-rated reviews, the top images. Here, this is called the A+ content. Every single thing on that page, you need to basically know by heart and get opinions from people who are customers. What do you think about my bullets? What do you think about these bullets? And get people who are not going to lie to you. Or don't even tell them which one's which. Be like, which ones do you like more? Show the top competitor, show them yours. Which one do you like? They shouldn't know who's who, and they'll tell you. Ask them why. Why do you like this one more? And then you modify yours. Because all that's happening, again, there's a number, okay? You're selling 15% of people, and you're number 5. The guy at number 1 is selling 16.2% of people. If you change those little tiny things, and you get to 16.4%. It's all numbers, guys. People who decides if your ranking was a guy in a room, and he has decided which one will make the most money. The most money, 16.2%. You might be at 15.9. What are you going to do? There's no cheating out of it. You got to bring your 15.9 to 16.3. That's it. There's no other way. And if you look at your page, you have to control every piece. What are the questions? What is this part? What is that main image? What is those bullets? Control every section. And when you do that and you become obsessed over it, and you're more excited about how am I going to make my title sell more than you are about watching the entire season of Stranger Things last night, then you're going to start selling a lot. Okay? So that's my answer. Okay,
right,
awesome.
good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Aaron. Give it up for Aaron. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, pretty amazing. So, guys, knowledge is power. Okay, knowledge is power. That's why we do these workshops every 2 weeks. The reason why Aaron is doing so good is because he has the knowledge and he has the work ethics. You know, knowledge and work ethics will give you these kind of results. And to be honest, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. The thing that Aaron showed us today, simple, anybody can do it. You might say, if it's so easy, why isn't anybody doing it? Well, you'll be surprised. And I have reality with Aaron because me and Manuel, AGM CEO, we had an Amazon business and we were doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales every month after just a few months of starting. And what we were doing together, it wasn't hard. It was this kind of things, these kind of tips that Aaron talked about, but you'll be surprised how many people don't follow through with these basic things. So you have to have the knowledge, you have to have the work ethics, the discipline, get it done, don't give up, and you can make an amazing e-commerce business out of this. So next workshop that we're gonna have in 2 weeks, we're gonna have Manuel, AGM CEO, and Jorge, our CMO. They're gonna talk about the opportunity of TikTok. TikTok is one of the greatest opportunities these days. Yeah, woo! Where you can get the most visibility. So we're gonna have it in 2 weeks on Tuesday, 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be sending you emails, reminders, text messages. I hope you can make it. If you're local, you're all welcome. You can invite people. We still have room for about another 15, 20 people. I want to get to the point where we can't fit anymore, and I have to tell Manuel that we need a bigger building or a bigger space to fit more people, right? And then last thing, we have a program called the Ninja Lab. Ninja Lab stands for a laboratory for ninjas, right? It's a service, it's a program that we offer. Carly, Carly, can you add the link to the chat? Carly?
For which one? When you make the workshop?
No, the Ninja Lab. The Ninja Lab. The Ninja Lab is a program that we offer where we make you ninjas. We work with you. You become a marketing ninja. We open the doors to our agency. You have access to our video editors, copywriters, graphic designers, marketers, Shopify, website developers, and you have access to everyone in our company to help you with your marketing needs. It's a pretty amazing service. It's a limited time, at least for the price that we're offering it now. I'll leave you in the mystery on how much it is. You can go to the website and check it out. But for this price, it's a limited time. Check it out. And thank you for attending, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.